Hi, Andrea. Welcome to this episode of Builders. How are you today?
Hi, Michele. Great to be here and feeling pretty good. Yeah, in a gloomy London weather, but feeling good nevertheless.
Great, great. So, first of all, I would like you to give us an introduction of who you are specifically and what 2100 is.
Yeah, sure. So who am I? An Italian, first of all, born and raised in Italy up until I was 18. Moved to the UK now 15 years ago, pretty much. Actually in 2010. Initially building a company in the hardware space while I
Mhm.
was studying, and then sort of like went down the fintech path and the fintech rabbit hole. Spent around a few years working initially at Bloomberg, then later at BlackRock
Mm.
and Goldman Sachs. So went through the full journey of working for like banks and sort of like asset managers and so on. And then from there, kind of like got dragged back into the startup world, joining a company at pre-seed phase, leading sort of like the product development from sort of like MVP to
Mhm.
full-fledged B2B SaaS, with which we went through essentially a big seed financing round, and then from
Mm.
there, sort of like went down the path of the acquisition from another player. But at that point, I sort of like didn't want to go back to corporate world, and so I did an MBA at LBS and started my journey in VC initially in a fund called Connect Ventures, investing early
Mm.
stage across Europe. And then later at Atomico, spending a bit of time in fintech and infra before starting the journey with 2100.
That's very interesting. You basically did the entire journey from asset management to big financial group to startups until VC. So you have seen it all basically.
The zigzagging, as they
Yeah.
say, but it's kind of like, the way you actually sort of like build a bit of resilience around what's
Mm.
going on and different business models and different sort of like I would say game of incentives
Yeah.
in the financial markets.